Hey man, Black House Booking back with another video, and today we're gonna get into it, guys. WWE mock draft. Triple H has brought the draft back, thank you, and I hope it's as important as it used to be because last couple of years, whether it be a superstar shakeup, whatever they want to call it, it just didn't feel important. It didn't feel like an integral part of the show, and it didn't really advance the brands because everybody's on the same brand. Hopefully they're gonna go back to having somebody being on the brand being important. If I'm a SmackDown guy, I'm a SmackDown guy. I'm not showing up on Raw all the time. If I'm a Raw guy or a gal, I'm a Raw guy or a gal, and that's where I will remain. So fingers crossed. I'm hoping that everything goes well. But thank you guys so much for the support, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I am recording this video again. I recorded the video, I had everything done, but the audio was mad choppy, and I'm not putting out BS content. I'm giving my all to this because I want to be successful in this. So I'm re-recording, and I hope the audio is better this time, and I'm going to make sure I edit it right for you guys to make sure everything is good. But anyway, I hope you're having a good day no matter what you're going through, man. I hope you guys just enjoy the content. Wrestling can bring us all to smiles, tears, and anger. But I hope when you listen to my content, you like, oh yeah, I agree with this guy or I disagree with this guy, and I just like listening. So, you can form my own opinion. But anyway, man, let's get right into it. First round, Rhea Ripley will be drafted to SmackDown. Rhea Ripley obviously is the best choice because she's the SmackDown Women's Champion, and it makes the most sense for her to be drafted there, and she can have some competition to go against there and not be on Raw all the time. I would say the whole Judgment Day would get drafted with her, but they won't. Only Dominic Mysterio will be drafted with Rhea Ripley because he can continue his feud with Rey Mysterio, and we need a reason to break up the Judgment Day in the future. So I think the best way to do so is to split them up, have Finn and Damian maybe go on the tag team run, and then we can focus on Dominic versus Rey Mysterio until Rey Mysterio retires. Then we can get into the Raw section, which is Braun Breaker will be coming up from NXT because he's not going to face Carmelo Hayes for the belt. Obviously, Grayson Waller will. So we're going to have Braun Breaker feud with Austin Theory for the United States Championship, which means we need to call him up to Raw. And then this one's going to shock and surprise you guys. We're going to have the entire bloodline brought up to Raw because the bloodline have been on SmackDown. That's been a mainstay for Roman Reigns and everybody. But now, USA, they want some ratings. They want some star power over there besides Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. So we're going to bring the bloodline over there. And when we split up those belts, the WWE Championship will be on Raw with Cody Rhodes when he beats Roman Reigns. And then we can put the Universal Championship back on SmackDown, or maybe make the World Heavyweight Championship, which makes the most sense to me. Getting into the next round, we will have Chad Gable being drafted to SmackDown. Why? Because he can finally go after Gunther. Him and Otis will break up, and Otis will be a part of the Maximum Male model. So Chad Gable will finally get that singles run against Gunther and challenge him for the Intercontinental Championship. We will also have Seth freaking Rollins go to SmackDown because when that other belt gets separated from Roman and is on SmackDown, Seth Rollins can be the first person to go after it, whether it be the Universal Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship. He deserves a title run. Lastly, we will have Becky Lynch join Seth as well. Obviously, they are in a relationship in real life, and that usually happens where lovers are on the same brand because they're parents as well. But also, Becky Lynch needs to challenge for the belt. She shouldn't be involved in the Trish and the Lita thing. They should have a one-on-one match, and Becky Lynch should challenge Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Even though she will lose, it will be good to see her in the spotlight challenging for a main title yet again. Now, Karrion Kross will be drafted to Raw. We're giving this one more try. We're going to give it one more go, and I think Karrion Kross deserves to have one more shot. I think Karrion Kross going to Raw would make the most sense in my opinion because that's just the Raw vibe. The Raw vibe is gothic. It's Raw. It's in the title. So I think Karrion Kross should go to Raw. Him and Scarlett get one more shot, see if he can hack it. I think Roxanne Perez will be called up from NXT, and she should go to Raw. Roxanne Perez is not in the title picture at NXT at this moment, and I don't think she should face anyone for no reason. So she should be called up. Maybe she can win the Money in the Bank in the future and challenge for the Women's Championship against Bianca Belair or whoever will hold the belt at that time. So I think Roxanne Perez going to Raw makes the most sense. Now we're getting into the last round. Grayson Waller will be called up to SmackDown. Why? Because he's going to lose the NXT Men's Championship match to Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes will retain his championship, and as a result, Grayson Waller will be called up to SmackDown, where even he could challenge Gunther, or he can get into a feud with LA Knight. which will propel him to, higher levels. And LA Knight will look good at the same time if they have, 3 matches and, LA Knight can win 2 out of 3, but Grayson Waller gets 1 W, and that will introduce people to him. I think AJ Styles and the OC, including Mia Yim, should be drafted to SmackDown. Mia Yim needs a lot more to do. She can be a contender for the Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley versus Mia Yim is money to me. I think Mia Yim has to get away from Raw because there's a lot of talent on Raw, and SmackDown doesn't have that much of a women's division, especially if Charlotte's not going to get a rematch anytime soon. So I would like to see Mia Yim on SmackDown, and the OC can challenge for those SmackDown Tag Team Championships once the belts are separated. And also AJ Styles can challenge Gunther for his Intercontinental Championship, even though he's going to lose, but it's going to make Gunther look even better, and AJ Styles gets a chance to, be back on the premium live event once he heals from injury. For Raw, Shotzi Lockhart, or Shotzi, whatever, her vibe fits Raw. She should be on Raw. I would love to see the Tank come out on Raw. She's never really a SmackDown star to me. I think on Raw she would have a shot, and she could have some great matches against the likes of, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Bayley, and things of that nature. So I would like to see Shotzi on the Raw brand. The Viking Raiders should also be on Raw. Why should the Viking Raiders be on Raw? Because they can feud with the Street Profits yet again, but this time it can be serious. No gimmicks, no backstage segments, straight brawling, and this could finally make the Street Profits, push them to the edge, and actually make them, go hard and a little bit more edgy and not playing around all the time, because the Viking Raiders are serious this time around. And you can even give Sarah Logan or Valhalla a shot at the Women's Championship, just because, she can be a part of that feud with Bianca Belair, which would be cool to see, because we don't usually see a lot of interaction between the Street Profits and Bianca Belair on camera. Last but certainly least, Hit Row. We need to get Hit Row off of SmackDown. SmackDown have endured enough pain and suffering from this terrible gimmick. Let's get Hit Row off of SmackDown. Put them on Raw. They can feud with the Maximum Male models on Raw. Makes a lot more sense. And we can bury them finally, and maybe we could push B-Fab to actually becoming a solo star. We can get rid of Top Dollar any way we have to, and maybe we give Asante, whatever his name is, a chance, because he can actually, he's athletic and he can do some things in the ring, but he needs a new gimmick as well. So we're sending them to Raw to break them up. And then Top Dollar, I don't know what we're gonna do with him. We just might have to get him up out of here because it's not working out for the fans, and the damn show ain't working for me. So let me know what you guys think. That's just my opinion. This is like a fantasy mock draft. Obviously, I don't think most of these are going to come true. I think Roman's going to stay on SmackDown, but this is what I would like to see personally. If you agree, let me know. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. And we're going straight to the top. And please, please, please like this video. Watch this video, dog. I had to record this multiple times because my audio kept being choppy, and it better not be choppy right now because I'm about to take it to the editing block as we speak. Thank you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We out of here, folks.